If we only could talk just a little, find a place where the past is forgiven. You moved on, I am stuck in the middle. Tried to run, but there's nowhere to go. Even in my sleep, I'm calling out your name, but I never wanted things to be this way, this way. I'm trying to give up my eyes. I don't admit I want you back. No matter what I say, still you know I do miss you. I do miss you.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Chelle's Glam Home. Well, today I'm excited to share, guys, another DIY project from this beautiful London in Bloom book. Today I'm doing a DIY floral telephone booth. I hope you enjoy. Since receiving the book, I've been inspired to do DIYs from looking at this beautiful photography. You may have seen my DIY of the DIY London flower truck, which I'll leave linked down below. But I wanted to take on a beautiful telephone booth, and today I'm going to show you how I did that. Since receiving the book, I've been on a hunt for a telephone booth. I went to Google, I went to Facebook Marketplace. There was plenty there, guys, but unfortunately they were like 3-hour drives away for me. However, I did come across a private seller selling this CD tower, and it was on eBay, and I had it shipped to my door. If you're planning on doing this project, I definitely recommend you also check your local Facebook Marketplace. These are definitely out there, guys. You've just got to come across them. Now, another handy tip is if you can't find one, I recommend using a lantern. I was originally going to do a DIY where I'd create a lantern and make it look like a telephone booth. So that's another handy tip if you can't come across one. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these beautiful cans of Dulux spray paint. Now, they're in the colour Pink Splendor, and I'm going to take the CD tower outside and I'm going to give it 2 coats. Drying, I went round my house and collected all my dollar store flowers. Now, these are a combination of dollar store and Kmart, all really inexpensive, guys, and I just wanted to group everything together and get it ready for the project. I also prepared some Jo Sonja pale gold craft paint, and I'm going to use this, guys, over the letters. Once it was completely dry, I was really excited already, guys. It was already starting to look like my vision. So I originally was going to use a sanding block and sand back the letters where the gold would come through, but I went against that, guys, and decided to use that Jo Sonja paint over the top, and it was much better in the long run. So now I'm going to lay the tower on its back, and what I'm doing here is just taking a few of the flowers and I'm going to play around with the design. Now there's no right or wrong way of doing this, guys, it's just playing around with what you feel is right. Now the key here is to do a lot of flowers to get a nice full effect, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue as many flowers as I can to the back of the tower. Now to give our project lots of definition, I recommend that you get all different sizes of flowers. Now bear in mind, guys, the smaller the flower, the better it's going to look. So I have a combination of flowers where I try to get little rosebuds and add them to the gaps. Now you can see here that I have placed as many roses as I can to the back of the tower. Now I was playing around with ideas here as well, whether or not to cover each shelf. But what I'm going to concentrate on now is I'm going to make it look like the flowers are growing out onto the door. I'm just not tired. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside. Here I'm just adding, first of all, some small little lavender inside the back, as if they're just flowing out of the back wall. I'm also just playing around with whether to put flowers on the shelf, which you'll see that I actually do that at the end of the video. So now I'm going to start by adding flowers as if they're cascading down the door. So I'm going to start from inside and then work my way up and cascade down. The key here is that I'm going to group some beautiful big round roses together. Now these ones are from Kmart, and then I'm going to create a little design of smaller roses and then smaller rose buds around the outside. Pushing the past again, oh. You know my little triggers keep on triggering them all. I've had enough of this, oh. Our timeline's getting worn out when we're going back and forth. You know we're only pretending, we're only weak and lonely, and I think we both know it. You're going to continue down until it looks like it's cascading, almost in an S-like shape. You're then going to take some more of those flowers, and what I did here, guys, is I started from the very top on the roof of the tower, and I'm going to join all those flowers up as if they are cascading down onto the door. You see that I'm also taking those small pieces of lavender and making them look like they're cascading out of the flowers as well. I also took this stem of cherry blossom, guys, that I had, and I cut it up into small pieces and did the same thing. Now I picked up this really really inexpensive, cute retro telephone from my local Kmart, and what I wanted to do is spray it blush pink as well. So I covered it up with some tape in the areas that I didn't want to get spray paint on, and I took it outside and gave it 2 coats. Now once it was completely dry, off camera, I added 2 black Chanel ribbons to the handle. And guys, here is my finished flower telephone booth. I cannot tell you how excited I was to do this project for you, and it turned out so much better than I thought it would. Here I'm showing you without the telephone inside, but I'm going to show you further clips where I put the telephone inside. I just felt that the telephone may be a little bit too big, but I wanted to show you both options.
You came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am wake up. Put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. Yeah.
If you're new to my channel, I'd love to welcome you here. My name's Michelle, but most people call me Chelle, and I'm the creator of Chellesglamhome. I'm an Australian YouTuber who has the hugest passion for home decor. I love to share DIY projects, inspirational ideas and home tours of my home. And I'd love, guys, if you would hit that subscribe button so you can become a part of Chellesglamhome family. Leave me a comment down below if you're inspired to do your very own DIY flower telephone booth. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I've inspired you when it comes to having a go at DIYing your very own flower telephone booth. Don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, guys. It truly helps the channel. Share the video as many times as you can. And I'd love if you would like to join Chellesglamhome that you would hit that subscribe button and you can become a part of Chellesglamhome family. So until next time, my friends, I thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.